Cancer, this is your reading for the week commencing 10th of July 2017. Let's see what's in store for you this week. Also, I've put up a romance reading for all signs in 3-part videos, and they've been time-stamped, so if you'd like to take a look, don't forget to check out those videos. This is a very general reading and may not be applicable to all the viewers. If you'd like better clarity and understanding and resonance, I reckon you check your sun, moon and ascendant signs as well. You can get your sun, moon and ascendant signs using an online birth chart calculator. Okay, let's see. Okay, for some of you, be careful of your stomach. There could be some sort of stomach upset, food poisoning kind of a thing, very minor, but they're telling me you've got to be look after your stomach. Be careful and watch what you eat, Cancer, this week. Shuffle a bit more before we start the reading. So that's your spread, Cancer. You can see it now. Yeah, there we go. So, straight away I'm seeing for those who've been trying to create something and might have been facing obstacles and challenges in the past, be it trying to conceive or create a project or a business, have now come to a phase where they are on top of things, and they are sort of seeing success. They're getting a taste of success now finally after a time of challenges and obstacles. And I see this has happened surely due to your strong willpower. You've had mental strength to deal with this situation, and you've come up victorious and successful. You've attracted the success. You've successfully worked on it. For those who've been in a legal battle could actually see things moving in their favor this week. So any legal issues that you've been facing, and I see you being anxious about these issues, but chances are it's highly likely that it'll be in your favor. I see a judge. This not necessarily has to be a legal battle. It could also be a situation at home, a family situation or a work situation where there is a figure of authority who's actually deciding with fairness and justice, and the decision is fair for everybody, not just you, although it's in your favor, but it's fair to everybody. So this decision is going to be just. There's hidden knowledge that will be revealed to you by the end of this week, Cancer. I see you will be discovering the truth. You will be discovering something surprising. Some of you could be actually dealing with your dark side. All of us have a dark side and a bright side, and you could be dealing with the dark side, and you might have conquered your inner dark side successfully, to be fair, and you might have won that battle. I see somehow an air sign being involved, which is Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. One of these signs could be involved in the situation. Let's get some more clarity on this hidden knowledge. What is this card? Why is it here? Cancer, the week of 10th of July 2017. What is the situation? Okay. You could also learn something about a Scorpio involved in the situation. This is the original death card and the traditional tarot, which is transformation in this deck. It's a very scorpionic energy, or any other water sign for that matter, so Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, but I feel it's highly scorpionic, so Scorpio could be involved. You might learn something about the Scorpio person that you did not know earlier, or the Scorpio might learn something about you. There's also a huge change, so there is a death of an old cycle, an old pattern, and introduction of new things in your life. What are the, and it's actually pretty good, because you're shedding your old ways of doing things and you're moving into the light and doing what's best for you. So you'll have this, I'm getting the word realization, you'll have this realization that this is what's been happening and now it's time to change, and this is how you should be doing things. You might even change your whole meal plan, your diet, your work habits, your way of communication, your style, a makeover. You could even start working out in a health regime, something like that. But there is something that you'll realize, and you'll make the necessary change required, and it'll be a huge change which will affect you in a very, very positive way. This change is going to be extremely positive for you. You might have to wait on this decision a little bit though, although it's coming and it's going to be just, but they're saying you'll have to wait a little bit, so it might stretch into the next week if not this one, but it's coming. Yeah, it is coming. I see some of you could also be waiting for a decision on your finances, so you might have that decision in your favor, because I see money coming in. There's influx, there's of money, there's material and spiritual prosperity, there's abundance. So you're going to be pretty comfortable with when it comes to your money, Cancer, this week. And you're balanced, so you're not really splurging or wasting finances, and you're actually pretty balanced. You have enough saved up for a rainy day, and you have enough to live a luxurious life as well. You're balanced. There is a big balance here. You know how to deal with your finances. You're doing pretty well in that department, Cancer. Let's get some angelic advice for this. Cancer, angelic advice for the week commencing 10th of July 2017. What does Cancer need to know? What are the messages for Cancer? Week of 10th of July 2017. What are the messages for Cancerians? Cancer. Like I was mentioning in one of the other videos, this time, these few weeks are going to be, this card has been coming up for a lot of signs, the revelation one. So a lot of you are going to be going through this phase of realization, revelation, epiphanies, all of that. So things are going to come out in the open for a lot of you. There'll be realizations, there'll be secrets will be revealed, all of that. Why did that come up here? Listen to your intuitive feelings. Cancer, you're anyway a very intuitive sign. Continue to listen to your intuition, but they're asking you to shield yourself. Why did that card come up here? Okay, so they're saying shield yourself from any negative thoughts, because I do see you're trapped in fear here. So some of you could be anxious about your either financial or other situation. So you've got to shield yourself from that thought process. You've got to cut those cords off, and you've got to visualize success. So this is very relevant to your law of attraction card, which means you become what you think. So when you visualize success and send the message out into the universe, you're going to get success right back. But if you think negative, those negativities, those negative thoughts are going out there, and they're going to come back and burst your bubble, and hence this shield yourself card has come up. In case you, obviously we're humans and we do tend to go in the negative direction, because our emotions can be all over the place at times, and everyone faces fear. So this angelic advice is to shield yourself from these negative thoughts. You can white light yourself, you can do a few meditations for shielding, but be positive and follow your intuition. Positivity is key this week, Cancer. Yeah, be alert of what goes out into the universe does come back and manifests itself in that form. So unless you want negativity to manifest, which I'm sure you don't, just be sure of verbalizing all thoughts in a positive style rather than negative. Some of you could be nervous about this decision that's yet to come from this authority figure. So the advice here for you, given to you by the angels, is that if you get nervous, focus on service. So put your entire intention on answering the question, how can I make the world a better place? And the law of attraction will automatically take care of your needs. Interesting how we just spoke about the law of attraction and visualizing success. So focus on serving people, situations, and try to be positive, and things will work in your favor, Cancer. One final card before we wrap up your reading. What advice do we have for Cancer? Release. So again, it's about releasing negativity and negative thought processes, because you're moving towards a huge change in your lifestyle, a huge makeover, a brand new life basically. And to be able to settle into this new lifestyle, you'll have to release your negative thoughts and be confident about the fact that this is beautiful, how these things have come up together. Transformation and hope, one on top of the other. This is the death card in traditional tarot, which doesn't necessarily mean death or negative. And this is beautiful because it has hope on top of it, which is the Sun card. So this is excellent. Expect this change to come into your life, Cancer, and for the better, and expect to learn something about some sort of hidden knowledge that's coming to the fore, and you will be learning about it, or your secret might be coming out in the open. You might decide to come out and officially announce something. So that's your reading for the week commencing 10th of July 2017, Cancer. I hope you enjoyed the reading. I'd also recommend you check your Sun, Moon and Ascendant signs for better clarity and insight. And sending you much love and light.